Competitors hit the greens on Friday, July 7th at the Lawton Municipal Golf Course, where the Comanche Nation Homecoming Committee held a golf tournament for the 70th annual Comanche Homecoming Powwow. There were 36 two-man team scrambles that hit the course after a thunderstorm. Comanche Nation Compliance Officer Justin Bowes participated in the competition. He said it took a while for players to get into the groove.
The course wasn't playing as fast, so the greens were slow, the fairways were slow, but that didn't deter me and my team from playing our best that day.
Bowes played with the CEO of Comanche Nation Enterprises, George Tadenapper. Although the team didn't win, Bowes said they had fun. His best moment was at the last hole.
We shot 11 over for the day, and the last hole we played was hole number 1 out here at Lawton Municipal Golf Course. And it's one of the harder holes on the golf course. But me and my partner, we managed to pull out par on the hole. So I was pretty proud of that. Because, you know, we had a lot of bogeys and double bogeys throughout the day. So it was good to finish off in a positive way.
Bowes has been playing golf since the summer of junior high school on vacation in San Luis Obispo, California. He said it wasn't his first time playing in the tournament.
Every year it's one event that we all look forward to because we're proud. In July every year when we hold our Comanche Homecoming down in Walters, Oklahoma, because it's a chance for us to see friends and family we may not have seen throughout the year or in years. So it's good to just be with everybody, friends and family on the golf course to reunite.
Comanche Nation Homecoming Committee Treasurer Edward Tahawa III said he started in 2018 and began helping the golf tournament in 2022.
The reason why I got involved really because it always sounded exciting. It sounded like a lot of fun. So this year we chose to have our annual golf tournament the weekend before, so that way our entire committee could be there and we could make it more of an event.
Tahawa said the rain cooled the temperatures down.
It was a perfect day to golf. The greens were extra green. I mean, it was just, if anything, I could say it just wound up being a perfect day for us to golf or have our golf tournament.
He said he does play small scrambles once or twice a month. Tahawa said $3,500 in prize money and $2,500 in door prizes were provided by sponsors, which included everything from golf balls to clubs to a rangefinder.
So we just gave it right back to the golfers, and it really just made for a really awesome event. I had so many of the golfers reach back out and said, "Man, the prizes were amazing. You guys didn't go cheap. Weren't cheapskates." And so we put our sponsors on each hole. And it was just really an awesome environment, and I'm ready to do it again next year.
Their honoree, EVS manager at Comanche Nation Casino, Bradley Wani, said he was glad to be honored.
You know, I've never been involved in anything like that, been honored for anything, but it was a great feeling. I thank everybody for that, and it just made me feel great. I mean, to be a part of that, and especially be a part of the Walters Homecoming Powwow, be recognized. Sorry I didn't get to make it, but, you know, I mean, I was kind of wasn't feeling too good, but I told Mr. Edward, you know, things I wanted him to do for me over there. And he said, good, just need to feeling better. So, that being said, it was a great honor to do that, and I wish they would carry that on.
He said he's been attending the powwow for years.
Ever since I was a little bitty kid, running around there with my buddies and, you know, just, you know, seeing them, man, it cracks me up. It makes me feel good when I go down there and see the little kids the way I used to run around. Face be all dirty, snotty, but, you know, I still having fun. You know, I mean, interacting with your buddies, and just can't wait till next year to see them again. And usually that's about the only time we get to see one another, you know, all my friends, powwow friends, anyway.
Wani said the Comanche Homecoming steps up to honor veterans. Bradley said several members of his family are veterans, including Myers Wani.
He was on the plane that dropped the bomb on Iwo Jima. Ever since I was a little kid, I always went to my aunt's house. Up in the corner, there was a model plane hanging up. And as I was a kid growing up, I always wanted to get it. I never knew what was going on with that, and I always wanted to get and play with it, as a kid. But come to find out, that was a model replica of that plane that he flew in and dropped the bomb on Iwo Jima.
The festivities continued on Thursday with a luncheon at the Walters Community Building and then a homecoming flag raising, which symbolized the beginning of the powwow. Several Comanche Nation princesses and programs participated in the rodeo parade that went down Main Street in Walters. The Walters Service Club held a powwow at the community building. Master of Ceremonies Mike Burgess said he's a Yellowfish descendant. He said Walters Service Club began sponsoring the homecoming powwow in the 1950s.
And for us, it's a celebration of our warriors' return at that time coming from Korea. Now, the history of our Indian people, there has always been Indians to volunteer for the armed forces. Why? This is our land. I don't care what government sits here and says they own it. Our people were born here, we're brought up here, and we see this earth as our responsibility to live with it, live on it, and we go home to it.
Burgess said the powwow shares love and laughter while supporting each other during times of sadness.
So that's what this powwow was for, was to celebrate returning warriors and to let them know we care about you. What you did is the highest esteem you could have. Even if you were elected a chief, if you didn't have those high warrior status, you would be responsible to support those warriors.
He said the powwow starts the weekend off on a good note.
This dance here in Walters, Oklahoma, and this little gathering by the Walters Service Club as a Gordon dance, it's a way to initiate the whole weekend. And the love, laughter we've seen today and the people who appreciated what we did is going to go through the weekend, and it's going to make good memories.
Burgess said that as an MC, his job is to educate those who attend. On Saturday, July 15th, the homecoming powwow began with several competitions, including turtle races, a horseshoe tournament, and a cornhole tournament. Before grand entry, there were several organizations and groups honored. Campers enjoyed a dinner break and bonding with family. Comanche Homecoming Princess Kylie Davidson said she'd attend the homecoming powwow for a long time. Her great-grandfather was also a code-talker.
I think it's important that we remember all the ones that fought for us, like our code talkers and our veterans. And yeah, I just think it's really important that we remember them people because they were really special and important to us.
She said the powwow represents all the code talkers and veterans.
Homecoming is a powwow that I've been attending since I was a really young girl. And it's just been a powwow that I really adored and represented because I seen everybody out there dancing, and I wanted to get into it, and that's what I did.
This is Davidson's last year as the homecoming princess. She said she was glad to represent her people. Davidson said anyone interested in getting into the powwow world should
take that leap of faith and just do it, because you have a lot of people in your family, veterans, that you want to represent, so you should.
The homecoming powwow ran from Friday, July 11th through Sunday, July 16th. Reporting for the Comanche Nation, PIO News, Natasha Mercadante.